Might be just fine. Overmatch said go for an end of turn snag. We could have. I was thinking about snagging the Mamba. This is a lot of mana for him to get back on the battlefield. Yeah, if we snag anything, it's Mamba. Alright, slip through space. Okay. See, like... Okay. We'll block the Mamba. He'll pump the Glistener to try to kill us. We snag the Glistener. If there's something else, I don't have enough mana to... Well, actually, that Glistener's not lethal. Another land drop? That's scary. Okay. So let's say we block Mamba with Mutavault, right? Okay. I mean, now I'm tempted to... That was a strange play. Now I'm kind of tempted to Vapor Snag. And then counter the Blight Mamba when it comes back. And he's F6'd? Weird. That's strange. Wasn't that a little strange? I'm trying to figure out what the reasoning behind that was. Okay, I mean, putting in Glenn gives us a lot of flexibility. So you go. We also have a little more blue mana, which is nice. We'll get to use both Prodigy and Glenn. Told you he has I told you he has artifacts if he's playing budget. In fact, you guys didn't believe me. Artifact, boom. What bot should we buy from? Use Card Hoarder. Use my sponsor. Overmatch says we can't play the Adept. I know. If we do, we're toast. That's why we like 2 vials, because we like 1 vial to tick all the way up to 4, and we like 1 vial to stay on 2. Overmatch says fetch now? Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Don't worry about the Eager Clock. Counter the Mamba. I mean, if he's spending his whole turn just playing dudes, is that really that bad for us? Doctor says the Regeneration Mamba is scarier. I know the Mamba regenerates. Counter both? I can't counter both Bad Moon. And this is maybe where the Lighthouse probably should... I think that's also the next land we need to consider cutting. Groundswell. Hacker says, is there a way to let them know we came from your stream? Yes. You have to do... that's actually relevant. You have to... Russian Beast. Science rules. So you have to... Hang on. Agrofiend, you have to ask for them to deliver with a human instead of a robot. There's a little setting on the side. And just, yeah, you can tell them if you really want to. Agrofiend. But that may never reach Nathaniel's ears. That may never reach Nathaniel, who's the who owns the company. That's just you would be telling one of the courier employees, one of the cart courier guys or girls. Have to play the adept. If we play adept, we don't get to counter the other creature coming down. Can you tell them to tell Nathaniel? You can. Yeah, they sell real cards. Then we lose the Prodigy. I know we lose the Prodigy. There was no way to also have... This was our land drop this turn, Overmaster. There are other Prodigies in the deck. Relax. That's why we run a playset. Another creature? Necropede. Okay. Just saying. Moon. Okay. So we're dead if he has some way to make it unblockable. Drew an island. Not terribly helpful here. Okay. Say go. Do they have a good selection of foreign cards? I'm not sure, Humane. Human. The name, it's Isle of Cards. Here, let me just link both stores if you guys are interested in trying to support the guys that support me. So it's Card Hoarder. So this is the digital store for digital Magic Online. And then there's also Isle of Cards. Isle of Cards is the paper. Check him out, seriously. So we block, he pumps. Sever says definitely should have used the lighthouse instead. We could have. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Does the extra blue really do anything for us, or we just want to loot this? Honestly, I'd rather not give up the loot house. If anything, we do this play, say go. And end step, loot the Magus. Ewok says, loot now? I like to do it reactively, but maybe this deck's supposed to proactively loot. How much do Isle support me? It's the same company. Blight Mamba? Okay. Master. Interesting. Say play Magus, he'll block. He's on 0 cards, so obviously Vendilion Clique is not the play. What about we wait until he attacks, we Harbinge one of the threats, and then Master of Waves. That should work. So go. So I'll do pre-order for paper for new sets. I actually don't know, Og. I don't know if they do pre. Maybe we Harbinge the Mamba. Ewok says then we die. Dark Drew says Vendilion Clique is draw. Then I can't flash in the Harbinger. I mean, they're both annoying. Just Harbinge the Ichor. Vines of Astrid. Okay. So he's on 0 cards. Dark Drew says, did need a Harbinger. Now he can regenerate the Blight Mamba, so you just want to chump the Blight Mamba. Like chumping Blight Mamba. Now you technically have to double block the Ichor Claw. He won't die to just one of these. It's not for each instance of blocking, it's just a one-time thing. If he's blocked, he gets +2/+2. Although it's been a long time since I played against that card. I'll see you, Red Windex. The opponent will be thinking this game is so hard. I think this is okay. He's on 0 cards. Like obviously, I would commit more blockers, but if he had cards in hand, we might have to throw in the Harbinger too, right? And maybe that's not even enough. Like, you don't want to be blocking against Infect. Infect will usually win those. They are the pump spell deck. Some non-budget lists also run a 1 of Ichor Claw. Snag. Okay. Snag can let us reset Master. I mean, I'm definitely going to consider a draw step, Vendilion Clique, but we snag though, then swing. I mean, you can use it in response to the Vendilion. Rancor? Rancor's not so bad. We can blow it out with Vapor Snag. He probably just slaps it on the Mamba. Not interested? If he doesn't, we can Vapor Snag Master and redeploy an army. Wow, we win, we have 17. Okay. I don't know how he knew I was going to reset the Master. Maybe he just scooped. Okay, I mean, the deck feels fine. Second Bridge comes out, of course, against Infect, but if you wanted to make the... Whoops. If you wanted to make the Infect matchup better, you'd have to main deck something like the Staticaster. Which isn't crazy. There's several matchups that the main deck Staticaster isn't bad. I don't know if I'm awake enough though. It's almost 5 in the morning. I don't know if I'm awake enough to do like legit League with this again tonight. Spy says it was a premature scoop.